All right there, Brandon. Got your Striker 955 all decked out and ready to go for you. We've got a upgraded echo board installed out the face for you. This back control controls the speed of your echo. If you go counterclockwise, it makes the echo faster like a reverb. If you go clockwise, it's going to slow it down. I've got it adjusted, in my opinion, to be the optimal position. The small control is the amount of echo that you add with your voice. If you do have to tweak for something, you can bump this up a little if your voice needs a little more enhancement. But that will give you a good reference to go back to on this radio. But anyway, we've got a Striker 955. We've got a full tune out done to this radio. We've got hi-fi transmit. We've got the upgraded echo board out the face. I've got in the back of it, I've got MP3 with a line level recording. You're just going to take a little cord like so, plug it in to the line level, click it on in, and then you're going to plug the other end into your cell phone, and then you'll be able to record people line level inside the receive. And you will also be able to play back over the air, play music, do whatever you'd like to do. So right now, let me, hopefully I won't forget to flop back, but right now I'm going to flip over to my dummy load here, and I'm going to give an example of how the radio is functioning, and then I'm going to do something different at the end of this video to demonstrate something I haven't done before, you know, and I'm going to start implementing into all my videos. But here we go. RF power is wide open here. We got the peak wide open. We will see what we're doing on the DOSI. Look at our peak power here. We are modulating to a good solid 100 watts peak right there. We'll look at our bird average output on this 50 watt slug, and we are doing 50 bird in the corner. We'll check out our spectral purity right here. That looks good, just like it should. And there's our LP up here. So I'll use my voice along with the tone tester. Audio, same 113 watts. And there you go. So, all right, so we'll do another test. Let me cut this peak control all the way down here. And also I'm gonna go ahead and cut the carrier all the way down, because you cut the peak down, you need to cut the carrier down too. You don't have to go all the way down, but I'm just gonna show how low it can go. All right, so let's look at the 50 watt slug right here. And it is doing 6 bird, and we'll look at the peak numbers here on the 20 watt scale, and we are modulating to 14 peak. So you can get all the way down to 14 peak and all the way up to 100 peak with this setup here. So anyway, that gives you a good example of the output that it's doing, what it looks like on the spectrum analyzer, and how it's performing. So now is the different part of the video, Brandon. I'm going to do another test. You know, I've done other videos with talkback, but talkback will tell you if you're squealing and tell you if this echo is set semi close to right. But other than that, it's lies. It's a bunch of BS. This talkback does not tell you what you sound like over the air. Like I said, it can help you keep you from squealing. It can make sure that you're not humming or nothing. It can make sure that your echo is set pretty close to where it needs to be, but it is not an accurate representation of the way your voice sounds over the air. And neither is this, by the way. An oscilloscope is not for your sound, it's for your signal purity, for adjacent channel rejection, how pure your signal is. Your sound is in the audio chain. That's through, you know, hi-fi, echo boards, modifications, circuit changes. You know, that is how you control sound. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up to my monitor radio. This is what I tune all the radios on over the air. So before I forget, I'm going to flip over to my antenna right there. I'm on my monitor radio here for receiver, and what I've done is I've got an MP3 with line level recording out the back of this monitor. That'd be this cord that's here, and it's plugged into this monitor radio. I'm going to roll down this cord here, and it's a long cord. Anyway, all right, so this is the MP3 with line level recording. I'm going to take this cord and I'm going to plug in to my cell phone here, and this will show you what the audio is like over there. So basically, you're no longer going to be able to hear my voice in the background. You're now going to climb inside this receiver over and let you hear what the radio sounds like actually over the air on a real receiver. So let me plug this in. You're not going to be able to hear me.
All right, there you go, Brandon. I got this dub plucking Striker 955 transmitting over the air. I'm letting you hear how this thing sounds up here in the world of sound. I'm letting you see how it's going to get on down and how it's going to do. Hey, Brandon, this is a line level recording coming from this receiver live over the air on this Striker 955. I'm just trying to let you hear how it sounds. I'm trying to let you see how it does, and I'm trying to see what you think of it right there. This would be a good test to see what the audio is truly like over the air with everything said just the way that it sits right now. Hey, Brandon, I appreciate the business. I hope you enjoy the radio, and I hope it does a real good job for you. D-Rail testing out this Striker 955. And one more test. Let me just test this with one different voice here so you can see what it sounds like with another person's voice. I'm just going to pass the microphone to my brother here.
Hello, Brandon. Just letting you hear what this thing sounds like with my voice. Just letting you hear what this radio sounds like line level with a different voice over the radio. Just seeing how it's performing and how it's going to work. There you go, Brandon, right there.
There's your line level recording, and we'll see how that turns out. I'm going to start trying to do that on my videos so everybody can truly hear what their sound is actually like over the air before they even receive the radio. Appreciate it again. Take care, Brandon. Hope you enjoy the radio. Can't wait to hear it out there in Skip.